ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen. We got a
cool.
little candid, the candidness of MOTN Live, where anything can happen. All things can happen at the exact same time.
All
Welcome,
things.
all things. We are the masters of the nerdiverse. Introductions all around. I'm, of course, Mike G. And let's start off our introductions with the lady of the hour, the Tower of Power, Tootie Odin. What's going on, Toots?
Hey, what is going on? I had plans to wear my jean jacket
My
so that I can show off
jeans.
my good jeans, but I thought against it. I thought it might be a little bit too controversial. Just to,
Now, do you mean
no,
a
nobody gets it.
jean jacket,
Oops.
like of your DNA, like
Yeah.
a jacket
Nope.
made of?
I never mind. Never mind. I guess this one just flew right over your guys' head, but it's
I
okay.
mean, if you want to wear a Canadian tuxedo, I'm not
I
going to
know what you're
judge you.
talking about. I certainly didn't watch it. I was like, all right, whatever. I get it.
I got good jeans, guys. Just so you know.
Speaking of
The
good
crap that
jeans,
people get in an uproar about, man. It's
Hmm.
like, for the love of God. It's like, come
Exactly.
on, man. Of all the things that are like going on everywhere, it's like, oh God, let's add.
Exactly.
If- Okay. So, hi everybody. I'm Wash. Welcome to it. Coming in a little hot. No worries.
Right.
How's everybody doing?
G,
We're doing good. I missed you guys last week, like so bad. Last week was a wild one,
yeah,
but you
man.
Oh
guys
yeah,
held it down. So yeah,
Of
it's
course,
been a week already.
it's been
That
a
was
week
quick.
already.
yeah.
Hey, or long. I'm not sure.
I can't. It's all
It
running
has.
together at this point, man. You know what I mean? Wash has the best jeans because he's like full of metachlorians. He has the best jeans.
That's true.
Wash is like
That's true.
filled to burst with metachlorians.
I think we all have them, but that's
Nah,
that's that's a horse of
but
a different color. In fact, there was a lovely article in the Science magazines about the midi chlorians, however they're pronounced in our actual body, and yeah, they do a lot. They're a vital function of our biochemistry.
when God was making Wash, he said, "Oops, all metachlorians," and and thus is the story of Wash. Dog.
I like that. That's cool.
I, I have a random question that I was thinking about when setting up the podcast. Like, comment, and subscribe. Grow our channel. Have you ever like drunk a juice and tried to taste the 1% of real fruit in the juice? Try to find it.
Oh yeah. Oh
I'm
yeah.
I'm not alone in that. Like, switch it
No.
around your mouth, trying to find the 1%. Like,
Just trying to find real juice. That's all.
yeah,
As a
right.
person who actually likes juice quite a bit, it's like, is this real juice? And no, I don't actually like real juice. I like Tropicana fruit punch. And it's like, hey, there's no real fruit in here. We are shocked by that. There are 136 grams of sugar though, so we're all set.
Ha-
Diabetes.
have you ever had real cranberry juice? It's gross, dog. Nah, I want
Yeah.
I want
It has a weird dryness to it.
it
Yeah,
dries you
cranberry
out.
juice is off. It's really weird. Yeah.
Yeah,
I want
no.
I want I want cranberry cocktail that has eight
Vodka
like you
cranberry,
said
sure.
has 95% sugar, dog. That's what I want. Dog.
I'm partial to Jumex myself.
Wait, what?
Jumex. You
What's
guys
I
that?
don't
never heard
think
of
I know.
Jumex?
Yeah, I don't
It's
think I know what
Is
this
that a
it's
is.
it's
Is that a
it's
Mexican thing or
literally Mexican juice. It's called
okay?
Jumex.
Okay, there you go.
And it has like mixtures of like mango and like strawberry and banana and like all kinds of stuff. It's like nectar of the gods.
Is it like
That's what
aqua
it is.
fresca, kinda?
No,
It's
Oh,
Jumex.
Jumex, I got you.
Gotcha.
I've
Okay.
seen them. I've never had one,
they're
but yeah, I've
delish.
seen them.
Is that the dark blue canister with the yellow writing on it?
It's
Yeah,
blue and white. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
See. I have being a big back. I remember. The Santa Claus remembers the names of all children. You know, it's like the big back knows the names of all juices. You know what I mean?
Um, have you had Tahitian treat fruit
Mm-hmm.
punch?
Yeah,
Oh
that's the
yeah,
East
buddy.
Coast
That
thing.
was a big thing
Mm-hmm.
back in the day,
Mm-hmm.
man.
You
Diabetes.
sweet like a Tahitian. No, Toots has been on me all day, man. I'm making strange noises. Let me rock. It's been a very stressful week, so I'm gonna do things that are not part of the course. Nez, have you ever had an Italian icy?
I have. Yes.
Good stuff.
They're very good. Yeah.
Makes me miss New
Very
York, man. Outside of like the, death wish level crime, but I don't think New York's like that anymore. It's all gentrified.
You sure about that?
Anyway, you don't know until you're there. You know what I'm saying? You don't know until you. Everybody still thinks LA is like gang ridden and like fires in the streets and riots and shit. Like, no, you can,
Well, you get stabbed in Santa Monica Park these days, but besides that, you're all good to go.
You just got to know where to go, baby. That's any city, though. You just got to know where to go.
That's true. Yeah. Every
Well,
city has its good and bad. For
Yeah.
Sure.
Santa Monica Park used to be really nice when I came into town. Let's
Santa
put it that
Monica.
way. No one was getting stabbed. Santa Monica. I can't believe that. I never even thought.
This is the
we got
podcast.
Brian doing Santa Monica.
Yeah,
with
this is
us.
this is the podcast, by the way. It's an hour of us just mentally decompressing after a week of adulting, and sometimes we talk about nerd stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Oh, I did want to wish you guys a very happy International Beer Day.
Oh, I wish someone
Just
would have
today.
told me.
I didn't know.
Right? Well, cheers, whatever you're drinking. And if anybody is watching at home and you're having yourself a beer, have yourself two. Cheers to Mikey's Mylanta. Oh, my God.
We're having wine, but I will make up for it tomorrow.
Hey.
No worries. I got you.
That's when
I
Brian
wouldn't-
will be chugging his Mylanta.
I wouldn't want to let
Brian's-
a holiday go past.
Brian's gonna quietly sing, "Raise a glass to freedom," something that you never take home.
No matter what, they tell you.
In fact, I've actually been wanting to try the all-American beer, the Hulk Hogan beer, but I've been kind of nervous because you just don't know how new alcohol is going to affect you. And as an old man, Brian, now it's like, oh man, is that going to make me feel terrible for like 18 days? Because I don't want that.
You just gotta watch out for the 1% of real racism that's in there, Doug. You just gotta switch that around in your mouth.
What?
You gotta find the 1% of real
Come on.
racism. That's
Fuck. Again, like the ad, like come on, like
you gotta switch that around in your mouth for a while and see if you can find it.
you guys reference Kanye West 16 times a day.
No,
Give me a break.
Make no disparagement. That's a scumbag, Doug. We all know. He heralds your beginning. He heralds your end, Doug. You know what I'm saying? Kanye, Doug.
I love Kanye.
I love Kanye.
I love old Kanye.
I love
The one who's not here anymore.
I love fat Kanye. That's when he actually believed the words he said back then.
Yeah. Yes,
Now,
he did.
now we have Space Cadet Kanye. We don't know what he's doing now. He's been quiet. He's been too quiet. He's like a super villain. When they get too quiet, he's up to something. Yeah. We gotta watch out. He's gonna hijack the Burj Khalifa or some shit, and now we gotta go stop him. Would you ever visit Saudi Arabia just for lulz?
No.
To see the tapestries
For
and stuff.
lulz.
For lulz.
I mean, I'm sure there's. I mean, if I was treasure hunting, sure, man. Freaking, that's
You think they got
old
mummies, bro?
country,
You
man.
think they got secrets
you
stuff?
give me a shovel, a metal detector, plane, I'm in. Let's go.
Power over the
it's gonna get hot.
sands. It's gotta be hot as shit, dog.
Man, I gotta tell you, after the heat, I'm just really not feeling like Saudi Arabia. I'm feeling, I don't know,
Nah,
somewhere
man.
cold, and that doesn't really exist on this planet anymore.
Man.
So
Go get you at a Naxunamun, dog. Go to Saudi Arabia and find you an Imhotep, dog. That'd be real.
I guess at night it's pretty cool in the desert.
I mean, it's
So-
feast or famine, right? It's like,
Yeah.
Arabian Nights, right? It's gonna be super, super. I'm being turbo racist. I don't know why. I'm saying all the wrong countries for Saudi. It has nothing to do, but
But
I
yeah,
would.
go.
I like the idea that they just have like Maseratis and like Ferraris just abandoned in the city because they just can't because people couldn't afford them and they just left them there. That's fucking dope.
What
dude.
strange YouTube videos you've been watching, Mike?
Hey, the algorithm always provides, bro. The algorithm will provide. I think that's kind of sick, dude. Can you imagine going to you ever been up to California City up north in California where it's almost like the town that time forgot type shit
I want to say I've been through there. Yeah.
where you just see
It's
burned
really
out.
weird.
It's weird, right, Toots? You know what I'm saying?
It's like very 90s. They like literally, like you said, it's like time just stopped over there. It's trippy. It's
I
trippy that it's in the same state that
Yeah.
we're in.
yeah. It feels like it doesn't feel like California. It feels weird. It's
Yeah, it's very foreign.
But, as soon as you go, about an hour outside of Los Angeles, north, it doesn't really feel like California anymore. Like, it quickly turns into this is not Los Angeles or anything that's California. There is just empty desert land with all these strange trailers that no one seems to live in, and I don't see any people, but just goes for mile. Beautiful country, don't get me wrong.
yeah.
I really freaked out the first time I saw a water line running, and I was driving through what the not the levees, whatever the word is. I'm sorry, it's Friday, folks. That holds the water, and it
Like the
just
California
cruises
River
all the
type
way up
stuff?
to-
Like the riverbed?
Look, no, I can't remember the name of it. But anyway, damn thing was empty. And I was driving up and I'm like, oh my God, this is what you mean when you say no water. But then shortly thereafter, 6-7 years when we got all that water, probably about 5 years ago, it rained like shit in California.
Yeah. They were
Every
filling up?
day it was raining. Yeah,
Yeah.
everything filled back up.
That
Yeah.
was tight. You gotta love it, dude. What y'all been up to
So
this week?
this week has been pretty busy, actually. We've endured several earthquakes. I don't know if you guys felt them. There was definitely one yesterday. And we had our first tsunami warning in a very long time.
Oh,
So
it's tight.
California has been pretty stretched thin as far as stress is concerned, or at least LA has. And, it's all for nothing. We knew tsunami wasn't on its way, but it was just nice to be included.
Yeah.
You know what I
It's
mean?
gonna be
Yeah,
part of it.
yeah, it was cool.
you know.
So I do have a question for you guys. Now we have been blessed this summer with a few blockbuster movies. The most obvious being the Superman film and the Fantastic Four film. They're kind of neck and neck
Jurassic Park.
in as far as like the box office makings. I think Superman is doing slightly better than Fantastic Four at the moment. But whether you've seen it or not, let's say we're all on a blank slate here, just surface level answers. Superman versus Fantastic Four. What are we taking?
Like
Box
films
office?
are like the teams Fantastic Four versus Superman.
If you had not seen the movies, just assuming, which one would you assume would be the better film?
Oh, the better film.
Yeah, just without having. Well, I guess Brian. Maybe I should ask Brian this question.
Mhm.
Which one do you think is the better film? Just assumption. Just regular guy walking down the street sees a poster for Superman, sees a poster for Fantastic Four, decides.
I'm
I can only see
expecting.
one.
Then look again, we don't judge things. No, I'm walking
We
into
don't.
this.
Never
No,
forget.
I am expecting Superman to be better than Fantastic Four. That is my expectation for Superman. After I watch them both, is to go, yeah, Superman was better than Fantastic Four. So for here nor there, I mean, Superman is 101 for me. You know what I mean? So it's like if you're 1 of 1, I'm kind of expecting more from you.
Yeah.
Not that being said, I'm not saying Fantastic Four can just phone it in. But if Fantastic Four did phone it in, I most certainly probably wouldn't be disappointed. Whereas if Superman was not good, I'm going to be a tad disappointed.
That's actually an extremely good answer. Yeah. Okay. It makes complete sense, which may be why it's doing better in the box office because it's expected to do better. You know what I mean? It's like you said, there's probably a lot of fans that are expecting the movie to be good. I was one. I expected it to be good because, like I said, they had no other choice but to make a good damn Superman movie. So, all right. I like your answer. That's cool. I was just curious. Just curious, like if we had to do a
Well, since
versus,
you saw them both, which was better?
it's a tough call.
Watch
Well,
the
you asked me the
That's
imaginary question without watching them. So now that you've watched them, yeah, which is better? Lay it down.
watch the Fantastic Four review that just aired on Wednesday at MOTN YouTube. And we actually give the answer for that in that episode. So
Okay,
watch the
there you go.
episode.
The answer is out there.
The answer is out there. Look toward the skis, dog. Nah, I mean, man. So
So yeah, this week, what's been going on?
Yeah.
For me, myself, and I, since I have not been partaking on the Superman movie festivities, I did feel a bit left out because I'm not going to watch Superman because I don't necessarily have a theater right next to me where I'm going to go watch Superman. So, on that stage, I have been watching My Adventures with Superman, and
Ooh,
I'm
that's a
almost
good
done
show.
with the first season. I have 2 episodes left, and yes, it is a surprisingly fun, good show. It reminded me of how much Superman is supposed to just take a beating and just keep getting back up. Like the show just brings out the best in Superman, kind of how you guys were talking in your review about this being the good Superman, the Superman that saves the cat from the tree, that type of thing. It seems to me they went out of their way to do that with this Superman, and I dig it. In fact, I dig the show. 3, 4 episodes in, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna keep watching this, but I keep tuning in, and I was like, nah, I kind of dig it, and I know that there's 3 seasons in total. I don't know if they ended the show or not, but yeah, definitely one to check out.
Toots, can you do me a favor before I jump into thoughts about that? I'm hearing a bit of static for some reason on my end. Can you YouTube check us real quick to see if you're hearing any static when any of us talk?
3 seasons in total.
Nope.
Okay, it's just me. Okay, that's cool.
Just you.
Then I appreciate that. That means it's coming through clear. Did you watch any of the My Adventures of Superman, Toots?
No,
Nah? Okay.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, it's like
It's
this.
on HBO Max.
Mm-hmm. It was on.
What?
On HBO Max.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, but what you said about about them portraying Superman in a way where he can no matter how much he gets beat up, he still gets up. That was a number one complaint for people who actually saw the Superman movie. They're like, why did they approach the character as weak? Like a lot of people thought Superman was weak because he kept getting his ass beat, and it's like that's not right. Like it just didn't make any sense for that to be a number one complaint for these people because again, this is brand new, 2 years in, baby Superman for one. You know what I mean? And two, he did exactly that. He saved squirrels. He got his ass beat, and he still got up and continued to save the squirrels. You know what I mean? He was legit Superman. Like the formula was absolutely perfect for that. So I don't know what this show is, but I guess I'll check it out.
And-
Yeah, dude.
Superman in it.
That I can't tell you. I couldn't tell you any of the voice actors off the top of my head.
Oh, it's animated.
Yes.
Yeah, it is
Oh,
animated.
okay. Okay, cool.
And anime actually, I think,
Okay,
right, Mike?
very cool.
Kinda. Yeah.
Before Mike jumps in, I want to just piggyback on your statement and say I'm not sure, like, and I guess that's the thing about Superman that Man of Steel did not hit for a lot of people. Like, Superman is supposed to be a bit passive. Like, he doesn't necessarily want to fight and use his power. Like, that's not what he's out here trying to do, which leads him, especially in the show, to take that beating. And you're kind of like, dude, why are you just taking that beating? But he's like, yeah, I don't want to call him like the Hulk. When he gets mad, but it's like, yeah, he doesn't want to do that.
Yeah.
So for them to be upset about that is kind of weird because he's supposed to be a bit passive in confrontation, in my opinion.
Yeah. Couple things about that. I think, for one, with a character like Superman who's been around 100 years, there are multiple interpretations of the character that people like to latch on to. You know, there is the god figure Superman that kind of came about during the whole Injustice phase. If you ever played Injustice, the fighting game, Superman is evil in that game, and he is this he's goated game. He's this deific character. So I think of a lot of Snyderverse fans kind of lean into that. Then you have the kitten from trees Superman who wants to is like RoboCop for RoboCop 2. It just tells you like preaches positivity and doesn't really want to fight. And then you have everything in between. So I think a lot of people grew up on the Snyderverse guy, and that's what they think that's what their Superman is. And you can't be too mad at that because that's what they grew up on. A whole generation is Cavill, and my generation was Reeve. You know what I mean? So very different thoughts of what Superman should be that people kind of tied to. So I understand the backlash about that. I get it, but people need to be a bit more open-minded to the concept of Superman. You know what I mean?
And I guess I would push back on that by saying, yeah, that's cool, but there's like 100-year history.
Yeah.
So it's like if you're like a Snyderverse Superman, it's like, yeah, okay. But it's not like Snyder created Superman and everyone knows this. You know what I mean? So there's kind of I guess a leniency that people need to give with the character in general, flexibility that, this is 100-year-old character and there have been many different iterations of him versus something like, whatever friggin' Dark Horse did in 2002 for the brand new thing. It's only been around 20 years, so.
It's funny now. It's funny. It's like you're asking comic book fans to be rational and reasonable. Right. These are some of the most unreasonable, kind of stuck in their ways humans on Earth because they live in fantasy. You know what I mean? So their Superman is dark and edgy, and no one can defeat him, and he's the strongest and the biggest. And it's like, yeah, but there's a whole 75 years of Superman where he's not that. Well, I'm not worried about that. I only know what's in front of my face, and this is Superman. And how dare you ruin my Superman? And you could do that with any character that's been around. Batman, Spider-Man. One thing about Superman and Spider-Man is that they notoriously pull their punches.
Why are they doing another Spider-Man?
Because there always must be Spider-Man, dude. There always must be Spider-Man.
Why are they doing
I said that, like, they're like, oh, the whatever uniform
Brand New Day.
he's wearing, I can't remember the name of it, Brand New Day uniform. And I was just like, so you gave me a 30-second trailer on top of a trailer for me to watch a Spider-Man costume?
And it's destroying the internet. Like, it's destroying the internet right now, dude.
Yeah,
that's how big the character is. It is pretentious and annoying, but there must always be Spider-Man.
Maybe you can tell me: do we have Green Goblin? Do we have Green Goblin or Hobgoblin?
Not in the MCU, officially.
Because if you want to talk Spider-Man with me and what would get me excited about Spider-Man, if you say the words Green Goblin, Hobgoblin, Spider-Man, guess what? I'm going to go, I kind of want to watch that. Spider-Man and anything else, with the exception of maybe Kingpin, simply because of what they've done with Daredevil. Like, I'm just over
It's funny.
Man.
You say that. It's like, you see that Shaq meme where he sleep on an event, and then when it's something he likes, his eyes like light up like super crazy eyes. I'm the same way with Dr. Doom, where I'm asleep, and then I hear the words Doom, and I perk up. Huh? Wait, what? Who said Doom? All right, you have my attention now. That's the type of character that I'm waiting for because he's so effing good, and we haven't seen him yet. He's gonna be. You think the memes are bad now? When you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight.
When is that movie even coming out?
Next year. They pushed it
Isn't
back.
that like 2027? Oh,
Yeah,
they pushed it back. Okay.
I thought it was 2027.
Mm-hmm. They pushed it back again for Doomsday. I thought
2026. 2026
Oh,
release date. Hold on. Because I thought July 31st, 2026. It might as well be 2027. Whatever. Like, all right. And it's Tom Holland. It's the same Spider-Man, like within the Marvel universe we're doing, or because this is Brand New Day, right? So it's still Tom. This is his moment.
Yeah, it's still Tom.
Okay.
Okay, but like you guys, he's like the mayonnaise of Spider-Man.
He's not a Gary.
Or
Tom Holland?
Or am I biased because
No.
Tobey Maguire killed the damn thing?
I think it's a
Those
little bit.
movies were just epic. And how is it that those movies are not part of the Marvel universe? Explain that part for me.
Got you. I think what you're feeling is what we're all feeling is a little bit of column A and a little bit of column B. Yes, this Tom Holland to me has the personality of a dead moth. You know what I'm saying? He's not great. He's not great. But then again, I saw Spider-Man 1 in the theaters just like you, and just little Mikey short pants with his popcorn and mind blown. So my bias is kind of high on that. And to answer your question, Toots, the reason that Tobey Maguire is not the Spider-Man now is because of the whole Sony thing. When Sony bought Spider-Man, Marvel wanted to do their own thing. And because Sony kind of shit the bed when it came to Spider-Man after the Amazing Spider-Man 2. And that's when Marvel said, we're just not going to let you guys ruin our character anymore. Let's make a deal. And that's where Tom was born. You know, and all the other Spider-Man kind of got erased and, Thanos snapped pretty much.
I like Tom Holland. I want adult Spider-Man.
I think we're going to get that.
I want Daily Bugle Spider-Man.
Yeah,
I am over young Tom Holland. Give me 40-year-old Spider-Man.
Oh no, that's too old. No,
and
crazy.
We can have a conversation. I cannot handle 22-year-old Spider-Man anymore.
Same.
With the quippy jokes and I'm gonna be late for dinner and for the love of God, man, take your photos and go fight Rhino. Go do your thing.
Spider-Man is perpetually 25, Doug. At the oldest.
I gotta find Aunt May. Yeah, I don't want that guy either. Yeah,
Tell me, in the comic books, he has to become Old Man Spider-Man at some point, doesn't?
Only when he dies, like Spider-Man Reign when he's 50. And
we don't have a 50-year-old Spider-Man cruising around anywhere in comics, just being Batman.
In the future, but comics are in a fixed circle, so all the characters stay the same age all the time. So Spider-Man is perpetually 25.
25.
I get it. Now that also makes sense, but I would love to see Spider-Man do something realistic, like drink a bottle of Mylanta before he goes to bed or something like that. You know what I mean? I need him to be a little bit aged. I'm right there with you, Brian, on that one.
You know what? There's a book out right now, Toots, called
I'll Save You, Mary Jane.
I'll Save You, Mary Jane. Sorry, that was fucked me up a little bit. There's a book out called Ultimate Spider-Man, and it's based in the Ultimate Universe, where Spider-Man doesn't get bit when he's 16, he gets bit when he's 35.
Thank you.
And he already has kids with Mary Jane. And he becomes Spider-Man older in life. So it's literally adult Spider-Man without any of the stupid, I'm running late for class, dropping his book shit. It's just a grown-ass, back pain Spider-Man having to take pictures for the Bugle. And he got a mortgage and 401k and shit. Yeah, it's really interesting. Jonathan Hickman is writing it, so it's good. So if you're interested,
so it's coming out yet, or
no? It's a comic. It's already out. They're doing it. It's running, and it's super duper good. It's like a retelling of the Marvel universe, but okay.
I got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
So I was just
Ultimate Spider-Man.
Oh yeah. He has a beard and everything. It's crazy. He's a man.
That's pretty cool.
Speaking of which, and I hate to do it, but I'm going to do it. Lady Odin, you never sent me the other 2 photos of the Star Wars books that you were reading.
I know. I left them at my mom's. I have to.
Okay.
I have them in one of my boxes because I haven't read them yet. I don't want them just sitting around. But yeah, I keep forgetting. But
okay,
they are safe.
I was just wondering what they were, but all right.
Speaking of, since we're here already, George Lucas made it to Comic-Con for the first time
in forever
this summer. For the first time in ever. So, question: did The Simpsons predict it? Because this has been a Simpsons episode for almost about 20 years now. It's a very old Simpsons episode where he makes it to Comic-Con. And the nerds practically attack him because they love him so much.
Yeah.
I don't know if The Simpsons predicted it, but the Coldplay thing, I saw today that The Simpsons did that. Did they do that? The Coldplay band tech thing?
What?
I saw it today. I don't know if it's real because I'm not in the Simpsons lore like that. But I was
Oh,
like,
I'll have to look that up.
did they predict that? But I'm glad to see George Lucas there. I actually think if you were to ask me, I think George Lucas probably has. I'm not going to say a handful to do with Star Wars, but I think George Lucas is probably more involved with the Star Wars universe than what the general public is aware. And that's simply for his sake, our sake, everybody's sake around. But especially with Dave Filoni, his right hand man, really becoming, chief creative director. I mean, they might as well just announce it and be done with it. But I would say so. So I wasn't surprised to see him. And we got 50th year of Star Wars next year, A New Hope. So
Yeah. Do you think they bring Lucas back into the fold to some capacity?
I don't know how old George Lucas is. You know what I mean? I saw him up at Comic-Con, and he still looks like George Lucas from
Exactly the same, dude.
1997.
Yeah.
So George Lucas could be 95. George Lucas could be 70. I don't know. I don't know what his capacity is, but I would think that someone's probably having coffee with him going, what do you think about this story beat? What do you think about this story beat? I'm not sure he necessarily wants to deal with it. Like, dude, it's crazy. They're crazy. They're crazy. Let's call a spade a spade. Like, even the little Princess Leia girl, she came out. She's like, yeah, now I'm a bit older. Yeah, being Princess Leia is a bit intense. And it's like, yeah, because, not people like me, but there are people like me who are out there, but, losing their minds over every decision.
Do you guys think George Lucas has completely let go of the franchise? Like,
I
I
don't
think
think so.
I personally think he's always had his hand in it, regardless of how much he gives himself credit for it. I personally want to believe that he's a fan of Star Wars himself, and because he's still a fan of Star Wars, he won't let other Star Wars fans to be completely disappointed, even though there's a lot who have already been completely disappointed by certain projects.
I think, this is my tinfoil hat. I think that they didn't consult him on the new trilogy, Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, and Rise, and that blew up all in their face. It didn't have the sauce that Lucas brings, and then he got a phone call. I think that's exactly what happened. Kind of
That
like
makes
what
sense.
you know what I'm saying? Kind of like with Robert Downey Jr. after the whole Kang, Jonathan Majors debacle. Robert Downey Jr. said, "I'm out. My character's dead. I'm gonna go lay down," and that blew up in their face. And he got a phone call. Just give us a number. We need you back.
Okay, so I'm so happy you kind of brought that up. I don't want to change the subject too quickly, but I do want to just say this this brand new, like, open door of comics that I'm letting involve myself in. I was not a fan of the idea of them, and forgive me for all of this, of them bringing back RDJ as Doctor Doom. I was like, how does that even make sense? I didn't know he died. I have not watched the movies, so I didn't know Iron Man died. And the way he died, I was like, oh shit.
Oh,
Oh my god. Now I'm starting to understand why those movies were as epic as they were. I was like, oh shit. Because, like, dude, he's like, who is it? Thor. Thor's like, oh, I'm going to do this. He's like, no, you're not. I'm going to do it. And he has all the things, right? And then he snaps and he's just gone.
my sweet summer child, Doug. A whole new world is already for
You haven't watched Endgame and Infinity War?
No.
Okay. Here's like, and I'm just, look, I'm not fanboying out or anything of this nature. I'm saying just for, like, your own entertainment value, you need to close your curtains and turn on fucking Endgame. Drink your drink, do whatever the hell else it is you do, and turn on Endgame. That's the first.
No.
Infinity War.
Infinity War is first. Watch Infinity War,
Okay.
and then it dovetails into Endgame, and that would be the best 6 hours of your effing life.
And Endgame is great, don't get me wrong, but in Infinity War, as an adult, like, I was in the theater with my mouth wide open. Like,
I
I
tell
have
the
never seen anything
I
like
tell
this.
the
Mike has a great story too about it, and it's like that movie is. If we got to fight about it, and I know Mike and I have, like Infinity War is it like in my top 10 of all time type of movies.
I'm
Nice.
gonna
Oh my
wait
god.
to tell my story until you've done the homework, Toots.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
such a good
Okay.
conversation.
You guys, I was being such a brat about it. I was like, I can't stand, I really, the whole reason why I was turned off by it because I was disappointed by the movies I did see. Like, I'm not doing this again with you guys. I'm not
I
interested
get
in,
it.
little by little. The only thing that brought me back, honestly, and at this point, that's not even one of the best movies ever, to be honest. But Deadpool Wolverine, right? Because it brought back a collective of characters that I do remember from my days of enjoying comics. Whereas I wasn't so remembering how I was turned off by the Marvel universe as it is today. I was way wrong. I was way wrong, and I have no issue admitting that. Like, oh my god, like the fact that they brought him back. To be honest, the fact that they brought him back as Doctor Doom again, separating the characters from each other, right? Separating the actor from the character, etc., etc.